afternoon baseball here on the show. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Kansas City Royals. Royals baseball starts right now. Danny Duffy is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Kansas City. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Now to the plate, Adam Frazier. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Pittsburgh, the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Benintendi coming up, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Boy, that's something you see often in batting practice. Guys using the whole field there, D-Row. I like to see that. A lefty that's just not always pull happy.
100%, Dan. That pitchers have gotten so much nastier in today's game that if you're not willing to play with the entire field, you're going to struggle.
So now to the plate, Kevin Newman. And he puts it on the ground to second. To second for one. To Santana to get the double play.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 10, Brian Reynolds.
So now it's Brian Reynolds. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Taylor. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. And now the Royals get their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Chad Kuhl is the man on the mound for the Pirates in this contest. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
With Merrifield next to bat, he'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here it comes. The 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Well, when you go with a slider there on a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
So now into the box is Andrew Benintendi. First pitch on its way.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
2 balls and no strikes to the Kansas City left fielder.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Now the 2-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is 1 pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
So now here is Carlos Santana looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Hey, 2 options if you're standing on the bump right now. Have to find a way to punch this guy's ticket or roll a double play.
Merrifield over at second. Benintendi on at first with nobody out. Lofted in the air out to right field. On the move is Polanco. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Jorge.
So first and third with 1 away, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. Has a look, now the pitch.
This looks like it could be a rough one. Can't throw a strike, and it's only the first inning. I'm not sure he's going to be around here very long.
Now the 1-0. And there's ball 2 now.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-1 home is looked at for ball 3.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Right to him. To Frazier at the bag. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. An inning in the books, no score on the show. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring up Colin Moran.
The first baseman, number 19, Colin Moran.
He's set, and the pitch. Fouled away. Weak grounder down the first baseline. He's got it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, number 24, Philip Evans.
And now, Philip Evans. First delivery to him. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. Benintendi heads back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Gregory Polanco. From the stretch.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next will be the power hitting catcher, Salvador Perez. First pitch of the AB now. In there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
The 2-1 home is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
If he's able to dot that sinker down and away and execute that pitch all day, you're going to see a lot of weak contact, and the infield defense is going to be on its toes.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Hunter Dozier digging in now. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. Now the first pitch. Perez aboard here at first with nobody out. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Three and one.
Count 3-1.
The 3-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. One there. And for the second time in 2 innings here this afternoon, they bounced into a double play.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
At the plate, Kyle Isbell. As he sends it on the ground to first. He's right there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider. Here's the 2-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. And stepping in, Jacob Stallings. Now here's the first offering. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Third inning, no score to this point. And he misses with it, 1-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Taylor coming on. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Batting up.
And now here is Anthony Alford.
Anthony Alford.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Count 1-0.
2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike.
Ball, 1 strike.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed, 1-2 now.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Merrifield is there, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the outfielder, Michael Taylor.
The center fielder, Michael Taylor.
First pitch of the AB on its way. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. And a strike to even the count, 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Count even at 2-2. Three and 2, a full count to the Royal center fielder.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Lopez.
Striding in is Nicky Lopez. In prior matchups with Chad Kuhl, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. First pitch of the AB now. A ball and no strikes. The set and the 1-0 pitch.
2 balls, no strikes.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Taylor on at first, nobody out. The 2-1 home.
That's a ball.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
The 3-1 pitch.
Freaky.
High in the air down the right field line. Polanco is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out.
The batter, number
Next
50,
up, Whit Merrifield.
second
He
baseman.
drew a base on balls his first time up.
Merrifield.
From the belt, the pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And a dive, but he's back. The 0-1 on its way.
Nope.
There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Hoping to discourage a steal attempt with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Runners on first with 1 down. Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2. And this one's in the dirt. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
The 0-1 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Reynolds is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Now to bat, Carlos Santana flew out in his only at-bat so far. First pitch coming, here it is.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
The set and the 1-0. Now a slider well off the plate. An easy take there.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Drilled right back up the middle. And the Royals are in the hit column. And the run will score, and the Royals are off to a 1-0 lead.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
In is Jorge Soler. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Royals settle for just the 1. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Swing, and he pops him up. Benintendi coming up, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Stepping in now, Kevin Newman. And it's grounded just foul down the line. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. Now the pitch.
Nope.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Next, it'll be Brian Reynolds. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Santana trying to get there. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Here comes the 1-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw on to first will be in time to get him, and the Royals get a complete game shutout from their starter as this ball game is over. A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. Kansas City led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Danny Duffy is the winning pitcher of record. Chad Kuhl worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals. 1 run on just 1 hit. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Pirates, no runs, just 1 hit. No errors, and they left no runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 20 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.